Всем привет! Ну вот снова мы начинаем. Ла-ла-ла. Всем привет! Проходим дальше Ненси от того самого момента, где мы остановились, когда Дидре сказала, что она хочет домой. Ну, поехали тогда домой. Так. Ой-ой-ой. Залагала. Видимо, такое бывает. Куда мы попали?
Okay, I'm officially exhausted.
Окей. Пошли, пошли. Так, мы идем, наверное, к машине. Машине. Ну где машина-то? Да, а вон она. Так. Загрузочка. Угу. Дождь.
So, any thoughts? First album was better. Yeah, totally. It's good. Really? You like this? Why wouldn't
На что-то очень сильно похоже.
They were much better before they changed their bassist.
I meant the case. What do you think about it?
I don't like the judge.
Yeah, I kind of got that. I think the feeling's mutual.
Well, he's a jerk. Maybe he burned down the Hathorn house. What? You don't think so?
That magic that Olivia would...
I don't think the witch of Salem is burning
Почему нет? Она может быть
except
сообщником,
people's
кстати.
hard-earned money.
If May were willing to give an alibi, we could clear this up tonight. She's not talking to anyone, it seems.
I can't believe you, Drew.
Она просто
I thought you were here to
психологически
help.
защищается. Ой, она обиделась
You
на
know,
нас.
not everyone can be as brilliant.
I'm not cold.
You need to get May to trust you. If you're kind of my last hope to reach her.
Она
You're good at
расстроена.
finding ways to get people to open up, usually. So fine.
I'll try.
Ну ладно, пошли к ней, и мне кажется, мы можем дать ей зажигалку. Ну ладно.
Hi. Hey.
You like that?
Yeah, we were listening on the way up. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right? It's just, you don't...
Why does no one believe me?
Now you know how I...
Look, I spoke with the judge. They don't have anything on you. All we need...
And they're not going to have anything on me. Because he can't...
Then why not just give the police an alibi?
I just can't.
Okay, I understand. But I
Just... I appreciate what you're trying...
Мгм.
Can you tell me anything at all?
I can tell you she doesn't get along with me.
Really? Why?
I don't know. They had some falling out
Недавно
a while ago.
поссорились.
You should ask her.
Do you think Olivia would have any reason to light the Hathorn house on fire?
Let me put it this way. Olivia is what we call in this town part of the witch business. Anything dramatic, spectacular, or with fire, she's usually involved.
Вот,
So
кстати.
you think she did it? Okay, thanks.
Так.
The man thinks I'm a bad influence.
Why?
Because I used to be friends with his son.
Понятно, короче,
His son
личное
has had
мнение.
an interesting life.
Really?
You live in a small town long enough, people make up their minds about who you are. Doesn't matter if it's true or not.
May, I know you don't know me that well.
Надеюсь, меня не заблокируют за эту музыку.
I didn't burn down the house.
Okay. Why does everyone...
It's called prejudice. They look different.
Ну да, да, и у тебя растворитель лежал, которым это
That doesn't
подожгли.
seem like a good
What can I say? Can't believe it's gone.
Did you ever visit the estate?
All the time.
Oh? Why?
It was built by a cold, brutal man who sent a bunch of people to their... I appreciate being reminded of what happens when greedy people's...
Did you know Frances Tuttle very well?
No. But I know her daughter Lauren has that shop. Luminous...
You ever been inside?
No, why would I go there?
I was just wondering if you...
I don't. I mean,
Очень странно.
I know she used to hang with my sister back in the day.
Значит, это она третья женщина с
I guess
того
they fell
фото.
out or something, that's all I know.
Your sister really...
She has a strange way of showing it sometimes.
Well, she cared enough to get Deirdre and I involved.
My word.
How come?
She takes her work really seriously. Like, she cares. A lot. Like, way more than most normal people do.
Kinda sounds like me.
I hope not. It's like her personal crusade, like only she can make it better or something. You can't live your life like that. You need to...
Yeah. We saw Tegan at the museum. Looks like she's working on an interesting installation.
Why don't you ask her? I don't. Can you just leave her out of this? I don't want her being involved with my problems.
Have you ever seen this lighter before?
Whoa. How is this day?
Outside the front door.
Are you always snooping around?
I have a knack for finding...
Thanks. This means a lot to me. I'm done talking, okay?
I'm done talking, okay? Так, что у нас тут? Так. Напряженная музня снова.
Well,
She's protecting something.
okay, yeah,
I don't know yet. We have to go to the Hathorn house.
tonight.
Yeah.
You do remember what I told you about
Ой,
that
она
place.
боится.
You know what? Better idea. I'll go. You stay.
Be careful.
There's
Ну,
no such
конечно.
thing as
Как
ghosts,
что, так
Deirdre.
сразу все
Fine.
No, not
отказываются.
ghosts. People swear there's something in that house. Too many people believe it to not be true.
Ребята, но я все равно с тобой
No,
не
right?
пойду.
Let's not hug or anything. You should check in with Lauren Holt. She still lives up there. And remember, things be
Как мило с твоей стороны посылать меня одну. Ну что ж. Поехали. Блин, этот город такой красивый, даже ночью он вообще не пугающий. А, кстати, мы пропустили эту статую. Кто это? Кто ты? Ага. Ой, это тот самый джентльмен, который сменил фамилию. Ага. Так. Мы не можем здесь пошариться? Пока ее нет. Не можем. Ладно, пошли. Управление очень новое такое. Не могу к нему привыкнуть. Резвое прям. Так. Кстати, пока мы тут идем, я хочу сказать, что я играла в некоторые серии этой игры, наверное, в серии 5. И они были очень-очень старыми. Но я помню, что я покупала диски, они у меня до сих пор где-то лежат. И они стоили там по 45 рублей, что ли, примерно. Вот. А сейчас они стоят... Вот эта игра 475. И инфляция. Что-то произошло? Миленько.
Frank.
Nancy, you
Харди?
sound excited.
Что-то
Yeah,
знакомое.
well, that's where I am right
А,
now.
знаете, кто это? Это один из братьев Харди. Это серия книг, которая была выпущена до Ненси Дрю, до 30-х годов, получается. А потом их начали выпускать параллельно с Ненси Дрю, потому что женщина нужна была... Был свой персонаж женщина, а не только мужчины, потому что, насколько я помню, они тоже детективы. Но я не читала ни одной книги.
Hired? Huh.
Вот про братьев Харди имею в виду.
I came here as a favor for Deirdre.
Deirdre Shannon?
Yeah. It's a... So,
Well, we're working this case and a few legal questions.
my father would probably be...
Yeah, well, we prefer to call you. What my brother is trying to say is that there are some similarities to an old case.
Sure. If you want to send me your notes.
Great.
Salem's pretty close to Boston.
Really? Yeah. It would be good to
Клево.
catch up.
Еще одни интерактивные
I don't know,
персонажи.
Nancy. With our special detective power.
Are you kidding me? They love you guys. Did you know that Salem is the only police force that has...
I don't think...
I'll bet you on.
Okay, you're on. I'll take payment when we arrive in Salem. Make a week.
Hopefully I won't be here then. But if you can make...
Good talking to you, Nance.
Yeah, same to you too. Creepy.
Мы не можем сюда там тыкву
Can't use
поставить?
that here.
Ладно, жалко. Значит, нам нужно идти дальше. Через... Туда? Туда? Угу. Ой, там тоже есть вороны. Это еще один... А, блин, я вернулась обратно. Ну ладно. Запуталась. Идем вперед, 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 вперед. Направо, вперед. Приветик. Что там? Ладно, окей, не позволю. Какая она смешная вообще. Заботиться. Так, а если мы оглянемся назад, мне прям интересно. Ну, ничего не произошло. Как вот от него до сих пор идет дым, если он сгорел, получается, ну, уже давно, даже если прошло часов 12. Что там тлеет?
What are you doing here?
Are you Lauren Holt?
You're trespassing. This is private property.
Ой-ой-ой, какая грозная.
I'm giving you one.
I'm an invest. I'm a friend of what? I'm not.
May doesn't have any friends, except
You're right. Deirdre Shannon, May's cousin, called me.
you think May?
I don't know.
You can come in.
Куда мы можем войти? В дом или в гостевой дом?
Hi.
Ну, видимо, в гостевой
My
дом.
name is Nancy.
Lauren Holt.
Она, кстати, похожа тоже на ту женщину из этого, из той троицы.
Please. You've lived here a while?
Since I
С
was
фотографией. Возможно, она
Ever
была
since
тоже в этом их
Francis.
ковине.
Sorry. Still hurts. She was so.
I'm investigating the fire.
Возможно, кстати, вот эта Фрэнсис, которая жила последней в этом доме, она тоже какая-то родственница, пострадавшая от салемских судов, и
Perrys are complicated.
поэтому
Do you think May did?
она для нее важна.
Maybe. I don't know. Used to feel sorry for her, but I don't know what she's capable of now. Or Tegan. Or both of. Sorry.
Вот
I've
она
just been
говорит,
under a
что
lot of
Перри
stress
очень
lately.
сильно эгоистичная.
I don't mean to sound like that. Anyway, what?
I really do.
It's hard. I want. Look, I don't really know who set fire to the house, but I know that it's the only home I've ever had.
Очень жалко. Возможно, она из тех людей, которых выгнали из Салема, их семьи, и она вернулась сюда, и как бы она была вообще без дома, и здесь ее приютили.
Is
Но
Luminous
хотя
Infusions your
для
shop?
человека без
Yes.
дома иметь свой магазин,
What do
это
you
очень
do there?
странно.
Just curious.
It's a tea room and modern apothecary. You know, before there was a pharmacist, the town relied on
Травница?
herbalists to
Интересно.
provide medicines for headaches and sick.
Interesting.
No, I talk.
Oh,
Ну,
cool.
поэтому, кстати, это вот то, что она занимается травами, ковен, короче, это все ближе и ближе к тому, что они все-таки что-то мутят.
What can you tell me?
Built by Judge John Hathorne in 1695, the man flat out stole the land from the people he sentenced to death. Property has changed hands many times.
Have you looked for the way?
Of course, but I can't find it. Believe me, I've tried to. I don't have a copy, but I know one exists. Francis told me all the time that the Hathorne house and its grounds
А у нее есть
would be
мотив,
mine
кстати.
if something ever happened to her. She.
What happens to you?
I won't be here anymore. But I have representation, a professional lawyer. Her name's
Ага,
Alicia Cole.
вот эта женщина,
She's helping me
у
out.
которой не было ключа. Скорее всего, это она ворвалась к судье, и это она украла у него документы.
What were you doing 2 nights ago?
2 nights ago?
different case.
I was in my shop, like I was every night.
Anyone see you?
Tourists. No one who is still in town, but I have...
So, I saw
The scarecrow?
Yeah, I've heard there were ghosts out here, but all I saw was that. I've seen a lot of weird things. So far,
Then there's nothing to talk about.
but why does everyone...
A town this old is bound to have...
So you've seen
Да,
one?
в качестве
You don't live
туристической приманки.
You wouldn't under...
So you have?
I'm getting a little tired. I think we've talked enough.
Of course. Thanks for your time. Whoever is doing this, you're
Я
not
оглянулась
frightening
сразу.
me away.
Это пуританка, типа?
Not possible. That's not possible.
Ой, это Абигейль Хаттерн, типа?
It's not...
Та самая, которая спасала людей? Но на самом деле мы же не пили никакого чайка
What's
у
going
этой
on?
травницы дома, что вы
You
нас
weren't
такие
answering your
галюны были.
phone. What's wrong?
I saw it. Her. I guess it could have been a...
What are you talking about?
The ghost, Deirdre. The ghost at Hathorn House. The one you were talking about. I saw it.
Wow. Never thought you'd try to pull a joke like this.
Что такая
I'd
атмосферка?
underestimate
Здорово.
you. This is a really good...
It's not a joke. Didn't you want me to see it? Didn't you want me to look in?
Well, yeah, but I didn't think for a second that you would. I guess smoke and mirrors or whatever it is you do.
I don't know what I'm saying. I'm not used to being...
Wait, you didn't leave my car out there, did
What? No, no. Calm...
Good. I could get you more chowder.
Don't think it'll help.
Okay, so
I do find working a mystery strangely calming. I found out something. Did you know that Francis
Judge Danforth never mentioned that.
because they can't find it, they assume it doesn't exist.
So if it does exist,
Yeah. Oh, and that lawyer.
how's that working?
There doesn't seem to be much.
Yeah, well, without a will,
I
Ничего.
don't know how to explain
Может быть,
it.
она его и украла и действует в интересах судьи.
I don't know what to tell you, Drew. It's as weird as moonchunk cheese ice.
That the two are related.
Right. You're not buying Olivia's story that some coven of witches came here to unleash ghosts to take...
Right, I think.
You really think what you saw was real?
It's worse than that. I think in order to know, I need to see it again. And you need...
Okay. And then we can plan road trips to find Bigfoot and alien...
Hey, stop. It's been a long...
You do look kinda... Well, maybe don't video
Конечно, ты же
chat
не
with the
ходила к
boyfriend.
привидению, поэтому она и
At
выглядит
least not until
лучше,
you get the twigs out of your
чем
hair.
ты.
I appreciate your Hey, I was going to say, we make a pretty good team.
See?
Ну-ну.
That's proof right there. You were...
There's always an explanation.
What is the town of Greenwich, New York?
Sorry?
They have a witch. We won!
Really?
Sending you a pic. Win
That's a fire department.
public safety. It's all the same. A technicality.
There's something I have to get off. I saw a ghost.
Sorry.
This case. I've never seen anything like it.
What is it? What's wrong? Hold on. Say no more. It's just so... Wait, what?
Сейчас они
We're not
приедут
passing
раньше,
on a chance like
наверное.
this. Be there.
Братья Харди. Интересно, никогда не сталкивалась с этими персонажами. О, вчера видела такой же кадр примерно в фильме «Оно 2». А, она рассказывала про... Блин, вот это было стрёмно. Я испугалась.
Yeah?
Чуть-чуть.
Good morning, sunshine.
Ой,
What
какая-то
time is it?
гадость, наверное,
early.
случилась.
Hurry up, get dressed, and meet me downstairs. I have something to cheer you up.
Ну ладно. Что там? Кто там? Сюда? Туда? Нет, тут пусто. О, мужики приехали. Привет.
Oh my, not...
They're trying their best to unimpress me.
Nancy! Hi! Joe.
Oh, that's what that smell is.
I tried showing him the ropes, but he wants to prove he can do it with...
Tegan set out the
Они
ingredients
спалили
for Johnny
какой-то
cakes before she
завтрак.
had to run, but I got to admit, it successfully.
Oh, I love
Of course you. All right, Hardy, step down.
То есть там кулинарный квест? Что? Ну-ка.
All right, let's see. Step 1. 1 cup of sugar. 1 cup of sugar.
I told you I couldn't keep up with her, so I improvised.
Let's approach this.
Ха-ха. Сейчас я все сделаю. Разойдитесь. Кулинарные квесты — это прям мое. Так. Чашка муки. Однозначно. 2 столовые ложки сахара. 1 столовая ложка. Что там есть? Сейчас разберемся. Так, у нас 2 муки. Понятно. Сюда. Сюда. Дальше что у нас? 2 столовые ложки сахара. Это что, сахар?
Sugar.
Ага.
1 spoon sugar.
Looks right to me.
1 spoon sugar.
We're getting there.
Дальше что? 1 столовая ложка. Что у нас осталось?
Baking powder.
Разрыхлитель
Salt.
и соль. Ну, соли явно?
1 spoon baking powder.
Looks right to me.
1 teaspoon salt.
We're getting there.
Ага. А что дальше?
That looks great.
Ага.
All right. Second step. We have to fill the bowl until the weight is just right.
Quick heads up.
Hey.
Let's just trust that.
А, это типа, наверное, показатель того, сколько у нас должно быть по весу. Так, молоко 8 унций. Молоко 8 унций, отлично. Сливочное масло 5 унций. Наверное, это вот так. Яйцо. Я добавлю, наверное, сначала ваниль. Это где? Это что? А это что? Мускатный орех. А это ваниль. Я не видела, насколько ванили прибавилось. Ладно. Наверное, 2 яйца. Ага. Ага.
Finally, my favorite part.
I thought your favorite part was eating.
My
Здесь
next
что-то надо
favorite part.
переворачивать, когда пойдет пара.
Joe.
Хорошо,
Sure
ладно.
This is going great. I think.
Only a few more.
This is going great. I think. All done.
И что тут у нас? Помочь завтраку? Ну, мы вроде помогли.
Ooh, these smell delicious.
Great job, Nancy.
These
Конечно.
look amazing.
Okay.
Еще какие-то оладушки, запариваться с ними.
These are
We're very interested.
Uh-huh.
they're good friends of mine.
Ну,
They're going to
кстати,
help us with the
не знаю.
investigation. The
Такие
more people we
типичные
have working on this,
персонажи
the better
американских
chance we
всяких.
have of solving the
Типа
case.
историй,
Cool.
сериалов, детективов.
Otherwise, how are you going to?
Solving crimes impresses people.
So does committing what? It's true. Not saying I'm impressed by that. Just stating a fact. I prefer someone who possesses and
Понятно.
table manners.
You want to be impressed? We should finally show her our business plan for our new business. What? It's very...
What?
Well, Joe and I have been talking recently about making things a bit more official.
Они
Since
агентство
we're
хотят
always called to
открыть.
solve crimes, we thought,
We're starting our very own detective agency. Licensed, insured...
and we want to know.
Hey, table that. All right, Drew.
One thing I'd like to.
If it's all the same to you, I'd prefer to handle this. You were gonna look into the history of ownership of the Hathorn House.
Yeah, sure. We can go together.
No. It's been,
Sounds like a story.
and I'm not going to tell.
So, Nancy, what do you think we should focus on for the?
So I.
Yes,
I already told them about the. Yeah.
even with the most modern scientific techniques available, there are many phenomena that we still cannot explain.
What?
Sure, some sort of combination of gaseous blow-off and light refraction.
No, supernatural. A ghost,
Еще
a
разные
real
точки мнения.
ghost, with thoughts and memory and
Точки
agency.
зрения, простите.
I'm not.
I just built some new equipment that I'd love to try out.
I'm sure it's nothing, but we'll go to the cemetery today and investigate anyway. Kidding.
The arson.
And we haven't had the chance to collect it.
We need to ask everyone we've met where they were on the night of the arson.
А это хороший метод. Метод исключения.
What was stolen?
We don't know.
The judge was working with Tegan on developing a case.
The what?
The descendants of the accused witches of the 1692 Salem witch trials. They're staking a claim to the Hathorn estate due to unjust dispossession and execution of their ancestors.
Это нам рассказывает про Австрию, что они украли книгу.
Apologies in Austria, as it contains a record of wronged
Too coincidental not to be.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I'd like to review the crime scene.
The judge might not let you do that.
True. But maybe my...
All right. What?
We need to figure out how the theft from Mosam Castle...
Как-то связано обязательно. Это кража с книгой.
The Book of Apologies. My dad asked me to retrieve it from Mosam Castle in Austria, as a favor for...
However, this book was stolen as well.
Why was this book all the way?
Great.
The resident historian told me the judge who wrote the book willed all his belongings to be preserved by whichever museum...
Well, that certainly didn't stop the thief.
I can ask around about alibis during this time period as well. See if anyone in town can't be accounted for.
I have something to add. Whoever is responsible for this crime is going to great lengths to cover it up. And be
Как
careful.
много текста. Ну, в общем, они решили сходить к судье, опросить всех людей, чтобы узнать, есть ли у них какое-то алиби или что они делали в эти дни. И, в принципе, все. Ну и узнать связь, почему все произошло так, украли книгу, и почему книга была в Австрии, и почему эти события произошли так вот один за другим, что и загорелся дом, и украли какие-то документы у судьи. Ну, в общем, понятно. Здесь есть какое-то действие. Ух ты, мы теперь можем готовить. Здорово. Я думаю, нужно что-нибудь с собой взять. Но вот они говорят кейк, а я думала, что это будет кексик, а это оказался оладушек. Даже не знаю, вот, А здесь типа нужно угадывать. Молоко, сливочное масло, яйцо, малина, банан. А можно его сделать? Так. Ведьма. Адаптация, такая адаптация. Мы только Джонни Кейки можем пока делать. А если отсюда начать? Ну-ка.
I'll do this one. More Johnny cakes?
Ну ладно. Может быть, я просто чего-то не понимаю.
No need to rush.
Немножко подгорел, не успела.
Relax. There's no need to rush. Only a few more. Ew. Relax. Who deserves a Johnny?
Ну, не знаю. Как-то странно. Мы даже с собой их не можем взять. Окей. Давай поговорим с ней.
We're going to...
You say? Look, thanks for breakfast. I just want to say...
You said you...
Uh-huh.
Did you ever see anything...
Like ghosts?
Yeah.
No, never.
Oh. Do you feel...
I don't even have a passport. I don't go anywhere, so I wasn't in Austin.
Giving us your alibi.
Не хочет она.
People tell me there's a good reason to suspect you.
Isn't it odd? I've got a burn mark covering the entire...
I'm sorry that happened to you. And
I prefer it to pity.
Would you tell me what happened?
There was a
I'm not trying to pry. It's just that so far, the main cause for suspecting you of the
I was 9. It was an old shed, and I wasn't supposed to play in it. It was kind of a den full of...
So it was an accident. You were just a kid.
А может быть, в этом виновата ее сестра.
Don't make me...
Okay. Talk to you later.
Мы, кстати, хотели позвонить Карсону Дрю, насколько я помню. Так, подняться. Может быть, мы можем теперь зайти к ней? Нет. Давайте зайдем в комнату. Может, там что-то поменялось. Позвоним отцу.
Hey, you reached Carson Drew's home number.
Понятно. Так.
Thank you for calling, but I'm not here right now.
Так. А мы можем позвонить Неду?
Hello.
Ned.
You've reached the voicemail inbox of Ned.
Ладненько, никто не хочет с нами разговаривать. Кстати, в других играх, я помню, очень часто они отвечали. Ну и не было как бы такого. Стоп. Там свечка прям посередине дороги была или мне показалось? Так. А, это листочек. Это листочек. Ладно, посмотрим, что там дальше. Так, а люди все бастуют. О чем они говорят?
What's the big holdup?
Only a matter of time until
The system
Вот
is gone,
блин.
so
they better book her before Halloween.
Опять они обвиняют бедную девочку. Пошли к судье. Сразу музычка так меняется. Так.
No, not today. I can't.
come on, take a break.
Jason, I have had these protesters outside my
это
window
его сын.
nonstop for days.
Yeah, but I'm.
You're by.
You gotta get over this, Dad. It's not.
What are you talking?
You resent.
I don't. Miss Drew, we'll talk later.
Oh, you have time.
Please.
Hi, Jason Danforth.
Nancy Drew.
Nancy Drew. You're visiting
Какой-то
Salem,
он
yeah?
стрёмный.
What do you think?
Возможно, он
Kind
виноват
of a
только потому, что
boring
все так
town
ведет.
beneath all the-
Jason, come on.
Actually, it's
Well, whenever you're up for some real excitement.
I'm sorry.
didn't want to follow.
Oh, he tried.
As you know, I want to investigate the crime scene.
Information isn't usually available to the public. I'm afraid I can't just take your word.
В смысле?
As you know, I want to
Information isn't usually available to the.
Ладно. А знаете, кто знает? Знает его адвокат Оливия. Сейчас. Что там? Не поняла. Какая молодец, отпустила его отдыхать одного. Я бы, наверное, так не смогла. Так.
Miss Drew.
Hi, Miss Cole.
Alicia.
Oh, say,
Great. So what do you need, Nan?
I'm more of a pneumatic nail.
Ha ha.
You have a.
In my closet. I'm a bit of a home improvement junkie. You have to be.
Well, thanks, but I don't need any of those.
Please.
I'm sure you've heard about the.
Yes, unbelievable. You know, I've started asking myself, what is happening to this town? It used to be such a safe place.
Oh,
I mean, yes. But with the amount that I work, when is there any time? And to be honest, how about you?
I have a.
Really? He doesn't accompany you?
Well, he's in college right now, and we see each other.
Uh-huh. You've been dating?
Yeah.
Такая серьезная бизнесвумен.
No one said it was easy, but we.
All I'll say is, most men don't understand what we go through. We have to
Ой,
fight
она
to get
еще
a
и
seat at their
феминистка
table,
такая.
and then they want us to go home and be family makers. Some unsolicited advice from one working woman to another? Don't let his plans get in the
Сила
way of yours.
феминизма.
They don't. I just met.
Different tastes.
Yeah, I think he's kind of like a fast food cheeseburger with extra.
What can I say?
So you know him well?
I know him. He does odd jobs for me. He is kind of dumb, though.
I wouldn't really know.
Listen, spare yourself the headache and just avoid him. Trust me, not much substance. He loves his car.
Do you know who has access to the...
As far as I know, just...
That's...
Look, I don't like saying this, but the judge... Occasionally. Not that it matters. I was told the burglar came...
So it's safe to say you weren't... No, I don't like anyone for this crime. Or any other
То есть у него деменция, что ли, то, что он забывает все?
I was not here. I was running errands
Возможно,
around...
он болен. И поэтому тот его сын начал говорить, что это вредно для его здоровья. Скорее всего, у него какие-то проблемы, и поэтому он все забывает.
No, sorry. He hasn't given that to me yet. And no.
Doing some follow-ups with the... Well?
I was at a charity fundraiser, saving the piping plovers. Anyone in this town that works in an official...
I don't think...
I'm a little bit surprised.
Just being...
I can respect that.
Would you mind telling me
Вообще
what
очень
you were doing
подозрительная
3
отмазка,
days
я бы
ago?
проверила.
3 days ago.
Well, actually, I was in Austria 3 days ago and witnessed...
I see.
Really?
Yeah. Mostly.
Okay.
Ask it.
Sure.
You're a regular sleuth, aren't you?
Not exactly.
Очень странно, почему нельзя просто рассказать?
Watching Jason cut the stump out of my front yard.
You hired Jason.
He's cheap. And he can't say no, because he needs the money. Plus, I kind of like watching him suffer.
I wouldn't know.
You know, I could use someone like you. If your father would be okay with you working for some...
Alicia, I'm my own woman. I work for myself.
Good. Well?
Why did you...
Well, after the burglary, we realized that this place was in dire need of higher security. I ordered the keep...
That's impressive.
Yeah. Still ended
Какая
up calling a
самостоятельная,
professional when the
молодец.
thing wouldn't...
Так.
What did you mean when you...
Oh, you probably know by now. You've been around town.
I have.
It's all people with minds as small as the town itself.
That's...
Oh, nothing much. Sometimes I just wish this place would be a bit bigger, you know?
Do you think that... See you later.
Как-то негативно настроена на развитие женщин. Ну, на то, что им вообще можно только мечтать, а не действовать, хотя при этом она вся такая активистка. Странно, странно. Так.
I need to get Judge Danforth's permission. I really should call Dad so he can run this by the...
Ладно. Что у нас дальше? Так, может быть, теперь я смогу еще куда-то пройти? Вот это, наверное, зал суда, но я не могу сюда пройти совершенно почему-то. Может, ты ушел уже куда-нибудь? Нет, ты никуда не ушел еще. Сюда нет. И не сюда. И не сюда. Ладно, скорее всего, сейчас к нам подойдет его сын, я так предполагаю. Откуда-нибудь вырулит. Чтобы пообщаться. Так. Ну, немножечко лагает. Так. Привет.
Yes, this shop is really cool.
Thank you. It's taken a lot.
I kind of imagined this is what an actual...
Yeah.
Seriously. You have all these
И
herbs.
еда.
St. John's wort, mandrake root.
I know, right? I'm glad you get it.
How so?
Some say I'm cashing in, not respecting history. People get so caught up in the death and judgment.
I bet a lot of kids around here are fast used to me. You get a lot of people...
May.
Why?
Look, she's had a hard time. She's not the only one. I've been...
She has her sister.
Tegan protects what's important to Tegan.
Как интересно, мы не договорили.
What?
The kind that helps people ease their burdens. Since cold season started.
I don't mind lending you a hand with...
Интересно.
This is delicate. Sure. It would be fun to pass on the basics, at least. I'll be around the shop.
Great. So,
I've prepared the patient notes already. You can find them on the counter. You can use my reference book.
Okay. These are the notes she took when discussing the ailments with her patients.
Yeah.
Need to figure out the proper mix of herbs to cure these.
Это
Ginger,
имбирь.
cinnamon, sage, feverfew, Our Lady's the garlic, chamomile. This book looks really warm.
Так, Титуба. Наверное, это какая-то ее родственница с природными средствами. Там было что-то расстройство желудка, кровяное давление. И что-то такое. Так, любая смесь настолько сильна, насколько она сбалансирована. Не следует добавлять более 3 доз. Так. Хороша для пищеварения, укрепляет желудок, восстанавливает потерянный аппетит. Ромашка. Депрессия, упадки духа. Розмарин. Пробуждает. Что он там пробуждает? Очищает печень. Очищенный пульс. Это сердце. Сетчатка. Память. Пророческие сны. Шалфей. Что у нас тут? Расстройство желудка, заболевание печени. Но это имбирь явно. Нужно еще раз посмотреть. Так. Голова. Так. Пищеварение, корица. Так. Может быть, давление, чеснок, но я не знаю. Вот перетрум, но я его там не видела. Шалфей. Имбирь. Это тоже пищеварение. Это... Ну... Что еще от головы можно посмотреть? Корица, ромашку, может быть. Это что такое? Так. А это что?
Oh, yeah, I lost the key to that one. Sorry.
Давайте попробуем.
No, this isn't right.
По одному?
Cinnamon. Cinnamon.
I'm sorry. You're gonna have to start over.
Ладно, вернемся к
This
этому.
won't work for those ailments.
Так. Легкое недомогание, расстройство желудка, легкое недомогание, заболевание печени. А это что? Подождите. А, вот он, этот перетрум. Я почему-то смотрю на него и думаю, что это просто ромашка. Тогда понятно. Это от головы. Это и вот это.
No, this isn't right.
Серьезно, неправильно? Ну-ка, давайте-ка еще раз. Так. Показать текст. У него везде легкое недомогание, значит, это одна. Корица самому хорошо для пищеварения. Пищеварение, корица. А, вот чертополох. Корица, чертополох и перетрум, наверное. Значит, корица.
Cinnamon.
Что?
Our Lady's thistle. Our Lady...
А это что?
Sage.
О, я запуталась. Ну что, корица, это 100%. Ромашка. Так, еще раз. Что у нас болит? Желудок, печень и давление. Так. Значит, корица укрепляет желудок. Она укрепляет желудок. Хороший вот желудок корицы. От желтой желчи и желтухи это печень, чертополох. Но тут нет чертополоха. Возможно, они перевели так шалфей, скорее всего. И от головы там был один... Нет. Не молодости. Но он не похож на шалфей. Перетрум. Печень это чертополох, но его там нету. Может быть...
Chamomile, garlic, sage. Our Lady's
А,
thistle.
расторопшу. Они, наверное, перепутали с
Our
шоу.
Lady...
Так.
I'm sorry. You're gonna have to start over. This
Почему?
won't work for those elements.
Может быть, отдельно это нужно делать? Нет. Ладно, давайте подумаем еще раз.
This is an in...
It's...
Well...
I use it every day.
What kind... Lauren, need some help?
Yes.
Ой. Мигрень и заболевание печени. Легкое недомогание, среднее заболевание печени. Это ты как раз таки.
I'm sorry.
Да
You're
что
gonna
ж
have
не
to start
так?
over.
Так, легкое недомогание, мигрень и заболевание печени. Еще раз. Чеснок для сердца. Так. Заболевание печени это ты. Помогает избавиться от камней. И мигрень. Вот. Все, я правильно сделала. Легкое недомогание, мигрень, среднее недомогание, заболевание печени. Печень это ты. Значит.
No, this is...
Our Lady's thistle.
Look at that.
О,
Your first
неужели?
proper herb mixture. Congratulations.
Thank you. It's tricky to keep track.
It's old and worn from use.
Тревожность, расстройство желудка. Это что? Среднее недомогание, значит. И тревожность. Это, по-моему, ромашка. Да.
This looks good.
Once I've memorized the herbs and their...
It took me a while to get to the point where I could...
Расстройство желудка, проблемы с памятью, значит.
Cinnamon.
Я не помню с памяти, что помогает. Надо, видимо, тоже попить. Так, что там? Шалфей. Воспоминания. Так, что-то там было прям четко с памятью, я помню. Вот, светчатка. А что это? Светчатка. Это ж шалфей.
Still locked. The key should be in the shop somewhere.
I'll put it with the rest. Great work. I'll put it with the rest. Great.
Что ж, давай еще поговорим тогда.
I was hoping I could borrow a key.
Key?
You don't?
No, but
Очень
Alicia
странно.
does. If you ask...
I'm sure you've been asked that.
I was coming home from work, crossing through the cemetery.
Were you the first one? Anyone see you earlier? Like an hour before?
I was in my shop.
Any customer?
No. Are you trying to say that...
No, I'm
Good. I've said it a million times, but I'll say it again for your benefit. I'm just glad she wasn't alive to see it.
Of course. You were...
Well, yeah.
You know the fire might help you keep your home.
I know that now, but I didn't before. It's a slim chance at best.
But if that's not an option,
Nothing could make me want...
you ever hear rumors?
That's just something Olivia says to sell tour tickets. I didn't think you believed.
So you never heard a rumor?
What are you getting at?
I found a photo of you.
А, это
three
все-таки
when you
она
were
была.
kids.
She kept it?
Do you remember?
Sure. Well, sort of. It was a
Сарай.
So,
Well, that was long
Они
ago.
подожгли бедную
We
Мэй.
did dumb things. I wish we hadn't.
I forgot to mention. I was speaking with Alicia and she mentioned...
Shoot, I forgot.
Do you need me to
You would?
Yeah. I know where all the heavy... I got...
Oh, that...
Блин. Но это же не так.
Ha!
Ой, название трав. Кардамон, розмарин, гвоздика. Здесь мы не можем ничего посмотреть.
Gosh, these...
Так, давайте смотреть. Что мы тут можем увидеть пока?
Herbal teas and natural remedies.
На самом деле,
A whole
клевая
menu to
лавочка.
choose. Herbal teas.
Я бы тоже хотела, чтобы у нас была такая в городе. Именно со свежими травами. Или правильно высушенными.
Gosh, these pastries... Gosh.
А, на все булочках. Так. А что мы тут? Не можем ничего посмотреть даже.
A commercial grade tea machine. A commercial...
Так. У нас тоже в городе когда-то один джентльмен готовил авторский чай. Было интересненько. Так. И что мы здесь делаем? Мы должны по факту здесь что-то найти, наверное.
I just have a couple more...
Это вот так делается, да? Она с черного входа, что ли? Зашла.
Everyone, what is it?
You know, but I've seen...
Really?
Wait, you believe me?
I believe there's an explanation.
I don't know. A woman wearing old clothes like the kind you find in Tegan's museum. Yeah, that...
Huh. That's pretty
Может
specific,
быть, это
actually.
грибы.
More, I saw her in the Hathorn house.
You remember?
I was here. I told you already. I have the receipts to prove it.
Oh, no, just a related...
The spirits come and go as they please.
Yeah. See you later.
Так, ну ничего интересного. Я, если честно, надеялась на более продуктивный разговор. Наверное, вот эта вот фраза для того, чтобы мы могли выменить ее из магазина. А, это этот, сын судьи, видимо. А, нет, это братья Харди. Интересно, а вообще на каком этапе они познакомились, в какой игре? Интересно, по ним есть какие-нибудь игры, нужно посмотреть. Хорошо. Братья Харди вошли в чат. Так. Ой, у них же Хэллоуин, точно. У них еще открылся этот магазин. Ну-ка. Я не могу в него зайти. Где я тут должна торговать Оливия? Нет? Да, вот она. Мы же можем посмотреть всякие штучки. Интересненько. У них такая же звезда дома.
You're back. Spooky how you, though it harm none, do as thou wilt.
I've been going around
The night of the
arson.
Why, I was here that night. It really stinks that Lauren is going to lose her home.
Well,
Yeah,
so,
of course.
you believe it?
How could I not when I've seen them?
Really?
Sure. It was dark, foggy.
And did you ever see any ghosts near Hathorn House?
As a matter of fact, I did. I told you that a coven of witches. Let me guess. You can't find proof of a living soul present.
That sounds
Have you seen the rest?
I've seen something, but I'm not willing to just
Be careful. They'll still find you with
Подозрительная, мадам.
3 days.
3 days ago?
Okay.
Actually, I had won a spa holiday at the Wayfarer Inn over in Marblehead. It was amazing. They used those.
Oh.
It was all expenses paid. And I'd show you my back, but I'm a quick healer. Witch powers. You know, I had a flyer for this. Sorry, I know.
It's okay.
Но если честно, она не похожа по фигуре на того человека, который украл книгу. Я понимаю, что все это игра, но все равно она несколько больше.
It's about you.
Why are you interested in this? We grew apart.
I found an old photo from back then.
Ну,
It
наконец-то
had the name
спросили
Coven
ее.
on.
You found this photo at Tegan's house?
So was it the...
Well, yes. Same coven. We heard about it as kids, I guess.
And yet you've never made up.
I don't get why you care.
Потому что из-за этого обгорела Мэй. На нее
It's
все
a mystery.
свалили.
Even if you... See you later.
На самом деле несправедливо бедная Мэй попала в такую ситуацию.
Hey there, girl. Can't tell if you're supposed to be cute or creepy.
Там есть дверь. Так, но мы здесь ничего не найдем, скорее всего. Пока она тут.
Nancy, hey.
Pretty well. You know, it would really...
She hasn't given...
No.
And everyone? Is it possible that it...
Absolutely. But statistically speaking,
It's a mystery to me.
what's the history?
Right. Well, Judge John Hathorn was born and raised in Salem. His father was a decorated military man who had many real estate holdings throughout New England. And when Judge Hathorn became a justice, he tried to expand those holdings. Much of the land that the Hathorn estate was built on...
So awful. I think the land stealing part was even mentioned in Olivia's tour.
Didn't expect her to actually care about the history. At the time, no one made...
Понятно.
Do you...
What do you mean?
Like, is it meant as a symbolic gesture? Because that's how most witches die?
That was a European thing. No, they were more civilized in the New World.
Обалдеть,
We
здесь
hung up
вешали
witches.
ведьм.
Short drop, so they slowly choked to death. A couple more died in custody awaiting trial, and one, an elderly
Ужас
man...
какой.
Pressed?
Yeah. They put a bunch of heavy stones on top of you.
That's horrible.
She did not know the weight until she felt the freedom. Scarlet Letter. Also a descendant of Judge Hathorn. Except Nathaniel Hawthorne was so horrified with...
Wow.
Yep. We think our world is so much more advanced now, but...
Where were...
I was at my boyfriend's watching a movie. Here, this is his number.
Have you been dating Damien?
Yeah, a couple years, I think. I like him. I mean, I really do. He listens.
Was he with you?
I mean, most of the night. I don't think he's capable of...
You trust him?
Absolutely. 100%.
А вот тебе не
Go
доверяют,
ahead,
ты
call
слишком
him.
хорошая.
You'll see.
There was this photo.
Now I'm really embarrassed.
Is that Olivia and...
Yeah. We were pretty tight back then.
I couldn't tell where it was taken. Do you remember?
It was probably the... I don't know. Books and
Они
candles
врут,
are
из-за них
everywhere in
пострадала
Salem.
маленькая Мэй.
How did Francis...
Ms. Tuttle bought it 30 years ago, cheap. It was falling apart. The former owners couldn't be located, so it was auctioned. She was a bit of a kooky lady living in a ruin like that, but she was kind. I mean...
I agree. Deirdre only mentioned it in passing.
We were, and I guess it doesn't hurt to mention that Lauren was a part of our little group as well.
So you don't...
Things change.
Did some...
I don't see why this is relevant. Aren't you supposed to be clearing my sister's name?
What did she get the blame?
This town wants someone...
I want to know more about anyone who might have a motive for the fire. Maybe you can help...
I guess.
What can you tell me?
What can I can tell you that I think her shtick is ridiculous. And that she's doing this town a disservice by selling this silly idea of broomsticks and this double.
Do you think she would have...
I suppose it would be good for business. People love a room.
Especially a haunted...
She is pretty happy lighting fires. But I don't know.
I know. I can't help but think about the room.
You shouldn't pay any attention to her stories. She just says whatever she thinks the crap.
So you never heard this
Она
rumor
говорит, что Оливия
elsewhere?
только
I didn't say
бизнес-леди и
that.
все.
There are no witches in Salem. Just showy frauds and stupid kids doing stupid things. Don't trouble yourself with ancient history.
What can you...
Lauren is a piece of work. Olivia may pretend to be a witch, but Lauren thinks she's a witch, you know?
Ой-ой-ой.
They are as bad as each
Подружечьи
other.
сплетни.
The real legacy and history of Salem is what's important, not over the top.
So you don't go to...
I've never been in, but I've had the tea. My advice? Stay away from the Sunny.
Слушайте, а может мы чаёканье попили?
Do you think she would burn down
I don't know. Maybe. If she thought it would help her stay on the grounds. She certainly doesn't want anyone else having it, even if there are historical and legal reasons.
Do you remember what...
3 days ago?
You were working at the...
Well, I'm always...
But was any...
May was home all day, laying low. And Olivia wasn't here either. I don't know where she was.
So no one can confirm that? And you're sure May...
She's barely left the house since the incident. People here treat her like she has an infectious disease. It's awful. And her parents need to come home. So, I gotta ask.
I get a lot.
Really? You travel around, talk to all these people, deal with...
Not always. Alright, I don't know. It's like there's these small obstacles that I enjoy working on. And they're interesting.
Мотивация у неё клёвая, если только ей не надо постоянно зарабатывать денег и кормить свою семью.
Why do people do what they do? It's always the hardest one.
You know, there's a theory about why these specific women were persecuted as witches. Some people believe that ergot, which is a fungus that grows in cereal grains, might have gotten into the food supply.
Вот-вот, я говорила про
It poisons
грибок.
anyone who eats it. Hallucinations, circulation issues, seizures. It would have made people look like they were possessed. Or made the judges think they were...
A rational explanation.
Just a theory. We'll never... Anyway, I don't want to keep you.
Can you tell me about the accident May was in when she was...
Why do you need to know that?
I didn't think it was, but everyone else sees reason to believe May is the one who burned Hathorn House.
It started with the arson, and she has other
What happened?
It was an old shed near our home. May was about 9 or so. She was in it one night. She shouldn't... Candles, a lighter, I don't know, a cup.
She was so...
I feel... responsible.
It's not your fault. I'm sorry to...
Just don't talk to me.
Talk to you later.
Так, может быть, у нее там что-то
Closed off.
изменилось на втором этаже. Нужно глянуть. Ну-ка, ну-ка, ну-ка. Нет, ничего, то же самое. Так, ладно. Ну, вроде мы поговорили со всеми, ну, кого знаем, по крайней мере. Кроме сына судьи. Я и не думаю, что нам удастся с ним вот так вот прям поболтать. Так, что у нас здесь? Получить ключ, расследовать ограбление, собрать алиби. Но мы, наверное, это сделали.
the neighborhood watch long.
Thank goodness for that.
Don't worry.
About...
Так, наверное, нам нужно вернуться в участок. Хотя локаций все равно очень мало на самом деле.
Whoa. Actually, that was Damien Faulkner. He's my intern.
You have an intern?
He's around. Someone has to make the coffee here. I'm swamped most days, and I could barely trust Judge Danforth with a flash.
Oh, I mean...
You're right.
Do you know...
Owner of Luminous Infusions. Resident of the Hathorn Estate.
Парень Тиган — это ее стажер.
How's the case go?
Well, but you are the doc... And without the law is the law. I can try to get it.
I spoke with Lauren.
A key?
To the Hathorn.
It's the only copy. Don't lose it. Oh, if someone finds you with it, I might have...
I'll make sure to be just
here to help, Nan. Hey, next time.
А что такое подозрительное сейчас случилось? То, что она мутит с этим Дэмианом, может быть, и кого-то подставляет? Потому что что-то занервничала, у нее дверь постоянно открыта, и в тот раз она тоже была открыта, по-моему.
As you know, I want to
Information isn't usually available.
Так, ладно. В таком случае мы должны же позвонить еще этому Дэмиану, да? Сейчас выйдем и узнаем. А, привет.
I knew you couldn't.
Yes.
I'm open tomorrow night. Or tonight.
How about?
Wait.
Definitely not.
Oh.
Where were you?
Oh, right.
Do you remember?
Yeah, it's Primal Cuts.
I'm sorry.
It's a steakhouse. I was there with my dad. Great steak. So, if we haven't been on a date yet, does that mean...
No, thank you. I have another question for you.
Yes, it's true.
I actually want...
Are you sure that's...
Yes.
I was actually digging out a stump in Alicia Cole's backyard. What? Yeah, not my favorite pastime. I mean, it gives a good tan. Ladies can't say no to... You don't believe me? Well, maybe you should ride with me to...
No, thank you.
No.
See you later.
Типа он подрабатывает у дамочек. Интересно. Так, Дэмиан. Здесь должен был появиться Дэмиан.
Hello?
Is this Damien?
Yeah?
Hi, my name is Nancy Drew. I'm a private investigator currently working... Just wanted to follow...
Statements made by...
Tegan Parent.
Yes?
Your girlfriend.
Right.
Where were you?
Sorry, but... We're...
No.
Yeah, sorry. I work for Alicia, and I've learned to make sure that when you're being questioned, you always have a lawyer.
Of course.
But you sound trustworthy.
Oh, thanks.
I've interned for her for a while.
You seem to know a lot about legal
I listen to her on the phone. A lot. Anyway, I was with...
Yeah.
Watched a movie.
Okay.
Honestly, couldn't tell you. She gets sick. You know, there's always some kind of... I'm into hard sci-fi.
Oh.
Anything else?
No.
Yep. Sure.
Ладно, пошли в Хаттерн Хаус. Кстати, раньше, по-моему, у нее были еще такой дневничок, где было описание того, что всех ее выводов, всего, что мы нашли. Интересно, сейчас такое есть или нет? Так, нет. Так, а может с нами хочет кто-то пойти? Давайте позвоним Дидре.
Hello, Deirdre?
Help!
Deirdre!
I got you.
It's not...
Come on. Yes, it is. Because now I know how much you...
Of course I care, Deirdre.
Well, anyway, I have some information for you.
She's the former owner of
What?
Well, I thought...
It all goes back to Frances Tuttle. Check it out. She took over the Hathorn House estate in 1992. Although I found 3 different marriage announcements in the Salem News, she was never married and never had any biological children. The only living heir now...
The judge said there was a will.
Exactly. But as far as I can tell, there is no will. Nothing was ever filed with the town clerk. No lawyer has stepped forward with a copy. Francis,
Are you saying you think that...
sounds bizarre, I know, but it's the most likely.
But why?
Because in Salem, a historic property is classified differently if it's a ruin versus being an intact structure.
So, Lauren...
Now, I don't think living in a charred-out building is great.
Okay. See if you can find out anything else.
Oh.
Блин, я думала, она с нами пойдет.
Nancy!
Hey!
Nothing. Aside from the weird looks from the woman who lives here. Lauren Holt. Whoa! Cold spot! Grab that EMP meter, Frank! Quick!
What? You mean this?
Yeah, that.
This one?
Yes!
Because I have these other devices here, like...
Come on, Frank, hurry! God, it's go.
Oh, hey, Nancy, forgot to tell you. On the way into town, I spotted surveillance cameras on the outside of the courthouse.
Yeah, good.
We'll
Я
let
тоже
you
это
know if
видела,
we
камеры
catch any...
изнутри. Ладно. Давайте пойдем в Хаттерн Хаус все-таки. Может быть, что-нибудь найдем по пути. Вообще, тот, кто украл книгу, мог предъявить потом на этот дом свои права наследования.
These snapdragons are lovely. At least some of them.
Так, что у нас здесь есть? И что? Мы не можем пройти за особняк, жалко.
These snapdragons are lovely. Huh.
Краска.
A wooden decoration.
Так, ладно.
These snapdragons are lovely.
Ну что ж, зайдем в дом. Так.
Locked. The key should fit, but the door and lock are awry.
Вон там была какая-то штука, но почему-то мы ее не можем взять. Вот, вот, вот. Так. Что это вообще? Похоже, если честно, на лом.
This ought to help me out.
Понятно. То есть тут нужно подойти под особым углом к предмету.
Now this is more like it. Locked. Locked. There we go. A brand new jacket? Who would leave this?
Похоже на мужскую. Коробки. Лестница. Видимо, спальня этой женщины.
Francis Tuttle needed this medical machine to stay alive. I wonder what will happen to it now. Francis Tuttle needed this medical machine to stay alive.
Так, какое-то медицинское оборудование серьезно.
It's dusty.
Чё, мы ничего здесь посмотреть не можем? Странно.
The entire entire second floor has burned down. The entire
И мы ничего здесь не можем найти. Интересненько.
An old secretary desk. Roaring 20s, maybe.
Здесь совершенно ничего нельзя нажать. Так, а что у нас здесь за оповещение? Посмотреть куртку. И, наверное, мы займемся в следующей серии как раз таки раскрытием этого буфета. Пока!